When I was 9 years old, and that time, I don't like it, the normal school in that time, So my father, my mother, she got working in the morning, and then come back in the evening, and then I have a grandfather and grandmother, and then I always around on the street, fighting on the street, and then some friends, they say, hey, why you just let Samuel just walk on the street, fighting? Why you don't let him to learn something? And then my grandpa say, how do we bring Samuel to learn something? And then my friends say, my friends, the friends say, oh, so you bring Samuel to learn the picking opera. Maybe later on he can take care of himself, something like that. And then my grandpa say, okay, we can try, and then bring me to the picking opera school. And that time I saw some kids in the school, about 4 and 5 kids in there. They jumping wherever, so very funny, Oh, then I come back home later. I told my grandma, I want to go, I want to go to picking opera school. Then 2 weeks later, my grandparents, they bring me to the school. They were side country. I'm stayed there about 7 years. Then my mother, my grandpa, they go home. I'm stayed there 1 week later. Oh, I call my grandpa, I want to go home. Because it's so hard in the school, my master, they every day beat me. In school, later on, I'm in school, that looks like in charge of everything, I can beat everybody, The meaning is that my master, he trained me, and then I want to train them, if there's something wrong, who is no good, then my master beat me, so I'm scared, the master, I so beat them, and the relationship with Jackie Chan, with Yuen Biao, out of the people, they really understand what is a real relationship. Jackie Chan with me and Yuen Biao, with that kind, it looks like not looks like a more real brother. We more close, the real brother. Because why? Because we live together. Then we let my master beat together. And then we argument, and then we looks like survive. And the relationship actually is very deep, the very memory in the memory, we together, we sleep on the floor, and 7 years in there, and the performer on the stage, and normal life, we fight on the street, together, so many memories, yeah. "14 years old, I'm still in my opera school, picking opera school, and one day we have some teacher. He's my teacher our performer the picking opera, but he is work on the film business, do some stuntman, and then one day he came in to talk to my master. Can he bring Samuel to be a stuntman, to learn, Then my master loved to do that because they got paid, my master happy. The first day I involved the film, the making the film, I'm so excited, I see everything, the makeup, they singing, they talking, they fighting. I'm so excited. After the shooting, I went back to school that I would be director in the school. I would tell the younger Okay, I'm like that. You guys like that. The cameras are like that. We we learn, you know. And then it's very interesting about the movie business. And then when I was 16 years old, well, 16 years old, yeah, I 7 years, because 7 years are done, you know. And there, I owned a big camera school. Then what I think, because all the time, that time was a lot of chance to work for the film, you know, for be a stuntman. So of course I leave out the school. Of course I will be a stuntman either too, you know. And then I continue work on the film business, because I was so interesting the film business. I will learn everything. I will see every position, you know, the camera position, the director position, action choreographer position, you know. They slowly, and Sammo Hung is a very smart. I look everything is very fast, you know. And I'm not very long. I can be the assistant choreographer, you know. And not too long, then I will be action choreographer. King Hu is I very like work for him. He very like me too, you know, because that time I'm really young that time, you know, and I really can do everything, you know, and I do his action choreographer, and I be a lot of people to